This matchup sucks.
Why do I try, guys?
Don't try when Zelda's on the screen. You know better. Just like I know not to try when DK's on the screen. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like we have a lot of DKs in our region. Anyways, loser quarterfinals. Zelda versus R.O.B. FD, how do you feel about FD right now?
FD is a great stage for Zelda, right? I mean, like, what she does best is force you off stage, and that's what Aloe did instantly with the dash attack, and that's what Aloe's game plan is going to be. Force John into the corner, and then say, guess what, deal with Phantom. But one of the things that I love about Aloe's Zelda is just that hybrid Zelda vibe, right? Like, doesn't exactly throw himself into the corner, actually does run in. I know for a lot of people, they say it's still Zelda at the end of the day, but I think for me, what I like is Aloe's, like, combo game with, of course, like, the aerials, but no tech, and here comes John. I mean, Momo. How many no techs have we seen today?
We gotta get a counter on screen at this point. Forget this is ridiculous. But anyways, catching the drift back. Nice roll out to get that with that F smash. John, of course, trying to play the patient game here, trying to utilize the gyro and the laser to keep Zelda at bay. Again, with the lack of platforms, there's normally a place to run away from Zelda on the ground. Of course, you're finding those pickups right there, but it also means you don't really have much space to get away from R.O.B. with those huge hitboxes. So both players definitely playing a more defensive game. And there's one move that's going to be shining in this matchup. It's going to be Phantom here, especially with that fade back for the jump of Phantom back.
I think one of the things that I want to see from Aloe this set is a little bit of grab, too. I feel like a lot of people respect Phantom, and as you should, but as people are respecting Phantom, you should kind of like throw yourself at them because they can't do both, right? You can't avoid Phantom and avoid the grab at the same time. So see what Aloe is going to be able to do here, but one of the things that Zelda unfortunately has here is that she gets tossed around a lot, and that's exactly why Aloe is staying like grounded onto the stage, just relaxing here. Teasing off stage, going for the down air, but if it's one thing that Aloe knows how to do, it's an old Zelda saying, the twinkle toes, the down tilt into the forward air, and honestly, Aloe's just not letting this combo drop.
Fun fact, R.O.B.'s hitbox is so big that finding down tilt on R.O.B. at ledge just confirmed into lightning kick strong hit. Like, that's just unfortunate, but regardless, John's going to be finding the up tilt into the up air there. Only down 48%, definitely can make his way back in here. Like the thing is that John plays most of his defensive with setting stocks between fading back, charging with gyro, and getting back to the platform. There's no platform here. We're on FD. You have to be interacting with Zelda a lot more than you would like.
Yeah.
And for Aloe, that's a good thing. For John, not so much.
Yeah, absolutely. John, though, doing a really good job of bringing it back. But honestly, if I'm Aloe, I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. Great fade out there. Honestly, if I was John, I could have gone for the side special, but unable to find anything. Now Zelda having this stage, but once again, Aloe going to be able to find the back air again. Beautiful stuff, and that's the thing, touch and go, like you were talking about, Momo. R.O.B. is so big that sometimes you just like use your natural drift to get yourself into position again to find another sweet spot back air. Game one going to Aloe, looking strong.
They definitely looking great in that game. John, of course, having kind of struggled because, like, I feel like his regular gameplay would have worked out a lot better if we weren't on Final Destination. Like, he tried between stocks to charge up the gyro, fading back, and find that shot back, but then Aloe, like, wait a minute, we're on FD, bro, what are you doing? I'm just going to up tilt you up there, you got to relax. Taking it back to FD, and I feel like this is definitely doable. I think we have to, if I'm John, I have to rely more on the grounded game, right? Because he can jump in the air, he can fade away with the gyro and the laser. He can play a defensive game, but unfortunately, if you're against Zelda, Zelda has a lot more of those options. Like you told me before, you told me in the past, the thing you don't want to do against Zelda too often is jump too often.
No, definitely not.
So
she has tons of opportunities to catch you jumping, but the problem is that a character like R.O.B., you still can kind of jump. You can beat Zelda in the air, but when it comes to like that single kick, sometimes it
getting more conservative about it at least.
Definitely getting a little bit more conservative about it is definitely like my ideal way of saying it. That's
also, like, if you're R.O.B., like, you have a much better grounding game than Zelda. So I feel like if there's any place you want to be in a matchup like this, instead of like heading your bets in the air, going to play grounded game with your down tilt or whatever. But regardless, as we're seeing right now, I'm doing a fantastic job covering it. That would have been the craziest ledge trap of all time if you found that.
Bro, if he found that, I think I would have just gotten COVID. Just like straight up, just like all of a sudden on the
6 feet, bro. Back up.
Bro. If anything, we're on Final Destination. We're gonna be able to find 6 feet somewhere. But like we said, you never want to be jumping as Zelda, especially versus R.O.B. here. Definitely beautiful showing from Aloe, and I just love watching this player play. Not only because he plays my main, but he gets creative with it, but once again, you can't touch Zelda's shield without eating a punishment for it as Rob.
That's the third time in a row John has touched the shield currently. He got hit with that landing kick out of shield. John, man, you got to respect Zelda's shield a lot more, because even as Rob, with a lot of the safe moves out of shield, Zelda extends her hurt box so far.
Yeah.
And that landing kick is reaching out a lot farther than you ever expect. So you got to relax just a little bit. That down throw into up air, he's going to do it down 50%. All looking to accentuate this and get back in this game as soon as humanly possible. Great use of that Zelda dash attack.
Dare I say, Momo, and you know John very well, is this calls for a character swap? Does this call for the ages?
I don't think it's switching ages.
Why?
I don't see it happening.
Why?
One, because he's playing Rob all day, and two, I feel like it's definitely
Joey's hitting everything. What are you talking about?
See, ages wouldn't fix the issues he's having right now. Definitely, he's playing a lot.
Swords does beat Zelda, though.
It does. I'm just saying, like, the thing that he's falling for, playing a lot stubborn on shield, I feel like he has to take a step back and play a lot more patient, because he definitely can do it. Just needs to keep his feet, or his wheels, I guess, planted on the ground.
They are wheels, I
What
guess.
is down there? What is that?
I think they are wheels. Bryce, can we get a check on how Rob
Can we get a
moves?
Google search, bro?
Can we get a, there's wheels.
Wheels, okay.
There are wheels. We hope so.
He's not just floating, bro. Okay.
How do you know, bro?
I don't know. We can ask him.
You can ask him. Ooh,
Oh!
okay.
Joey,
Sneaky,
relax.
sneaky going for the down air. Listen, sometimes the hitbox on that is actually pretty big, so I'm actually more surprised it didn't connect, if anything. But John doing the patient game, and that's exactly what you have to do. Just wait. It's all over if you just wait. Down tilt's, though, not going to connect, and here comes Joshathan. Going to be able to find the forward air here and staying at advantage really well, but now Joey going to be able to land here. So, Aloe, beautiful parries. Like,
Good stuff.
not going to be enough, though. Going for it. All right, third time's it. Hey, man, this character sucks.
Anyways.
Zelda's bad. Bottom of the tier list every single time.
Number the one in my region. Anyways, Phantom, I can just see at 130%. Little smack right here on this Rob. Be careful when drifting back in. That's incorrectly. You're going to caught here landing. Just to get comes the Nair. Nice fade away from John again. Still hanging on. Again, playing more of the grounded game. This is what I've been asking for. But regardless, that is John. Man to man.
Switch, bro.
Man to man.
Switch.
Let me talk to you. Let me just switch. Buddy, when touching Zelda's shield, you got to relax. You have been lightning kicked out of shield. This is at least the fourth time in the set so far.
8 times, according
8
to Bryce.
times.
Wait.
He's got the counter back there, bro. I
Hold
believe
on.
him.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, buddy.
Where is Samir? Isn't Samir supposed to?
You know,
Samir's in Twitch chat.
you know where Zamir went today instead of coming here?
Where?
He went to go play Monopoly at Law's house.
Why?
Anyways, back to the match.
Wait, why?
I don't know, dude.
Why are we back on FD 3 times? Huh?
Ice and Law were supposed to go. Instead, they pulled up here and didn't enter. I can't stand Smasher. Anyways, if there's one thing I've been asking for John all said, it's play more grounded. Please, I'm begging you. Please. Why? Because there's been so many where he jumps in, getting over aggressive against Zelda, and Aloe's punished him time and time again, whether it's catching with a down tilt, the lightning kick, anything of the sort. Every time he tries to jump in and find a combo, Aloe has been on it like white on rice.
Yeah.
Please.
Honestly, Aloe's confirms have just been really clean, too. The down air doesn't connect into the back air. Ooh, okay, I like that from Aloe. I love the Nehru's love stall, but beautiful roll through the F smash, or the forward air not going to be able to do it, but it always feels good when you're landing those consistently. Oh my god,
That
had the
would've
right
been
idea! My god, had the right idea, but unable to find it. And now Aloe's stuck between a gyro and a hard
There
place.
we
There's
go.
there's nowhere you can go with
Yes.
Zelda. You can
When you stay on the ground, you'll be fine.
honestly, if I'm trying to think like realistically how you get out of there, like you can't even like drift back and re-grab at that point. But honestly, John getting a lot better at the DI out from a lot of these hits where Aloe has to work a little bit harder for the forward airs and the back airs, but things are looking real good. Look at that. Like now you're kind of at a down tilt range, so you have to work a little bit harder here. If I'm Aloe though, I'm going to start going for the up throw. The up throw can be very, very deadly, but speaking of up, it is going to be up air from John here, and we're going for a ride again. There's the down throw, going for an up air. We'll be able to find it, and now it is all just kind of rinse and repeat for John.
This is the third time now. John's playing this great in this game where he's found damage, and instead of forcing the situation and going in and getting over aggressive, fading back in, giving Aloe the time stepping back and respecting this character. It's easy to say, oh, well, Zelda's not great.
Zelda isn't great. Hold on.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm sorry.
Watch you yell at me. Oh my god.
I got too engrossed in the
You
bit.
just yelled
Too
at
engrossed
me.
in the bit. sorry,
You just
guys.
want John to win so bad.
I got engrossed in the bit.
That's
I'm
your
sorry.
friend. I get it, bro. You don't need to yell at me. It's too late at night. We've been here for like 8
Sorry.
hours, bro. Anyway, my God, Momo just looked at me like he was gonna kill me. Oh my God. Anyway, it's Zelda R.O.B on FD. You're not missing too much, but honestly, it's starting to bring it back in.
You're right.
No, you
Get it
just
out.
yelled at me. Ooh, okay. Forward air from ledge. Oh, the elevator! Going up.
There we go. Now, only down 77%. Al can definitely bring this game back, but of course, John, again, one time getting over aggressive, rolling in there, trying to find damage. Have to take a step back a little bit. Again, the thing you've been doing so well this game is respecting Zelda and her space.
No DI in. Oh, there was no DI on that throw. I'm gonna let you know that right now. That's training room back here for you. Okay. Oh, Aloe trying to just like get out of the vortex, but the back air through the Phantom build is going to get John on the board here. No Aegis needed. We gotta go somewhere other than FD, dog.
I mean, if I'm Aloe, I definitely don't want to at this point.
Why not?
I mean, because the FD pick has been serving you really, really well.
Serving.
So, yeah, he's been serving.
He's been serving.
Yeah, girly pop, there you go.
Listen, it's Zelda.
It's been great. Yeah, okay. And we're seeing that why. He's found most of his damage whenever John has getting over aggressive, right? So if you're Aloe, the biggest thing you need to focus on is getting a lead early on, because there's one thing John has really had habit of is he's playing defense. He's playing really respectfully. He's respecting your space, respecting your advantage state, right? The second that he plays out in deficit, he definitely starts snowballing a little bit, gets his own head a little bit. And you're Aloe, you're saying, okay, on FD, you don't have platforms to run away to. The second you think you want, oh, we're the cheeky roll behind me, jump in on me. That Zelda up tilt is recovering everything for you. But regardless, there's one thing Aloe needs in this game is taking the lead and absolutely holding onto it for dear life.
Yeah, absolutely. But it is going to be game number 4 here. And now it is going to be Aloe starting out strong here on the ledge. And this is kind of reminiscent of game number 1, where John is getting kind of like tossed coast to coast. And then John just has to figure it out of the corner. But Aloe's so comfortable in that center like circle right there that John just has to be very smart. I love the drag down nair from there, beautifully spaced. And now Josh then going to be able to get a little bit, giving Aloe a little bit of his own medicine with the dash attacks. I think we're onto something there, but it's just spacing wars, and you just have to win. And that's a very, it's a very like poor advice, right? But you just have to space better than your opponent here.
I mean, Aloe's been doing that fantastically this game. So just barely dipping and diving under those hitboxes up from R.O.B. Of course, John doing the exact same, taking a step back, finally playing more of the grounded game and using projectiles to keep Zelda at arm's length. Good stuff there again. Gyro coming out, looking to keep him away with that Phantom. The F-Slash getting a little too overzealous. Goes in for the big gamble with the grab, and the up-slash is going to take it. John again overturning just a little bit, and now Aloe with the lead on a stage like Final Destination. John, you just gotta play patiently here regardless if you're playing down or not.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from Aloe, right? Triple or double up tilt into the nair is always going to hurt here. Beautiful tilts, though, coming out from John, and you just have to find a way back. I like actually how John is giving Aloe the space to come back on stage, too. We know that Aloe in particular has a great reversal game. Oh, but there's the reversal from the rotor arms, and now it is going to be Aloe having to make it back. Has gyro in hand, though, but tries to throw it down, but you're jumping above R.O.B, and no matter what, even if you throw that gyro down, definitely has that up air waiting for you. Rotor arm.
So the aggressive rotor arm back from ledge. Okay, picking up the gyro there with the down tilt. John, of course, finding more damage with those the forwarders. Again, the grounded game, finding over these openings from the ground, giving Zelda that respect coming from the air. But of course, as I say that, dribbling there with the gyro into the lightning kick. Aloe just one step away from sitting John out of the bracket.
Yeah, that was clean. That was clean from Aloe. I love that. Just like mid-air drop, having the knowledge to just drop the gyro and get into position already on the forward air. Beautiful stuff. And John not too far behind. I mean, we can easily find this up air to take the stock. Zelda definitely in that range now, but has to give a little bit more respect here. Joey going to be able to grab ledge, but what do we do here? Great spot dodge into the up tilt nair. And now it's all about getting Phantom set up. Good timing, though. This character can be beat. It just takes a little bit of patience. Great parry there, but Aloe so good and not forcing the issue, recognizing what what character he's playing her with a little bit of delicacy here. Finds the first Inspire, but now here comes John. Great jump though by Aloe, and once again, just playing with so much grace here, recognizing, like, having to disengage, but I like the down air to catch. I've never seen that KO like that before.
Yeah, only down 100%, definitely able to bring this game back into his favor. The down tilt and the lightning coming out, like I said, and again, through and through, that entire set was every single time John was in the driver's seat, playing grounded, playing well. He was winning. He was doing great. The second that he overextended just a little bit, he forgot the character he was fighting, losing respect for Zelda, and just trying to jump in and find, you know, the landing nair, the forward airs, whatever. Well, yeah, of course, it is the generic R.O.B things that finds you damage, nets you damage. You gotta recognize the second that you overextend a little bit against a player like Aloe, on a character like Zelda, who's really good at answering with the up tilt, the down tilt into the forward air. So we took the stocks as according